What is good, everyone? We are live in the Czech Republic. That's right. It's Minimize Smoke making their debut.
Oh yeah, there they are. Minimize Smoke. We saw them last week when they had a great match and then had a sign of respect, and we found out backstage that they were in talks amongst each other, and they said, you know what? Let's form a team. Let's try and take out Smoke completely. And Minimag was up for it. And now we have ourselves a new team called Minimize Smoke. And they are both trying to eliminate Smoke. And, well, did that confirm that Mini-Mank is now a heel, or was he always a heel? I mean, he
I
probably
feel
always
like Mini Mank was always a heel. And here comes the Japan United States champion coming out. First match of the night.
Indeed it is. And of course, what about this last week also with the Japan United States champion who was supposed to face off against Matt Riddle, but at the end, Mike Bolton came out and attacked the champion, and well, we presumed that he was looking to face against Chad for the Japan United States title at the Royal Rumble. We haven't got an official word of that just yet, but when we do, we'll let you know.
Indeedery do for me and for you. Royal Rumble on its way. And after that,
Absolutely.
it's the road to WrestleMania.
We're on the road to WrestleMania. But yes, we don't have Potato Boy with us this evening. He left the underneath the announce table, probably, of course, when we took that plane ride all the way to, of course, England, and well, he was stopped at the airport.
Yeah, we're in Europe, but we're not in England.
No. But we had to take a flight from Buffalo to the UK, and then, well, the plane got brought down. He got taken away, and so obviously he couldn't make the journey from the UK all the way back to Prague. So hopefully, whatever it is, he's okay, and hopefully that nothing will happen to him.
Don't we have our own private jets? Do we need passports for going from one airport to the next? Couldn't he have just stayed in the plane as we refueled?
Well, I mean, you know, he said he wanted to get out for a bit of fresh air and
or
all
is that
but
illegal?
Anything can happen with him in England. We all know that. The guy has got numerous war crimes against him, and well, they're gunning for his ass basically. So,
and you know, it's very unexpected that Chad, of all people, is teaming up with the one person who got a clean pin off of him.
Exactly. It's definitely a team that's been definitely thrown together. Who's to say that these two didn't want a team and that Roman Reigns were like, well, I've got no other challengers, so it looks like you're going to have to team up. But I mean, you know, it's a weird situation that the guy that beat that you could say gave Chad his very first loss, and so much has happened over then. Chad is now the world champ.
Yeah. You know, I kind of like seeing new teams, John. And I'm hoping that the team of Mini Mank and Cannon Fury will put on a good show here tonight.
Well, we're going to have to see. Here we go, Chad and Mini Mank.
Oh, God. Oh, no. And then it's all dashed away when you realize that their opponent is Chad.
Of course, this guy is just a different kettle of fish altogether. But as we said, Mini Mank won his match last week, so he's definitely going to have a whole lot of momentum heading in for tonight's match.
Oh, uppercut. Reversed. Mini Mank unable to get anything.
Indeed, absolutely.
Oh, fireman's carry. And here it comes, tag made, Cannon Fury, about to whittle down the Chad. Up. Armbar. That's a rope break. His foot was on the rope, ref. Wait, where's the little kid?
Maybe the little kid didn't make the journey. Who knows?
Oh, no, wait, there he is. He's...
there.
He's like further to the left, but he's not in the front row anymore.
Oh.
Chad getting some uppercuts. Oh, chippy chop. Cannon Fury bringing out the mop. Oh my. Big boy chopping to the corner.
Good God Almighty! Now they chopped the tiger mask off his, or the tiger tattoo off his nipple, and well, guess who we're joined? It is of course none other than the Demon himself, who, as you may have noticed, is in action in the main event against none other than Matt Riddle.
Oh, Northern Lights! Cannon Fury really taking it to Chad. But could Chad be a bit too blown up?
Oh
Japan
God,
United States champion. Really taking it to the outside.
Absolutely indeed. And so far, anyways, Minimize Smoke could be doing fairly okay.
Oh, what a body slam.
What a body slam indeed. Slams him right onto the mat.
Ow!
Oh.
6, get back in the gosh darn ring.
Oh, we're going to have ourselves the very first. What's this? At the Royal Rumble, there could be a new signing. Someone that's close to the Demon. Who could it be? We'll find out at the Royal Rumble. Well, this is the first I've heard of it.
Oh. Leg crunch. Get back in the ring.
Is this a count of 9?
H.
No, it's 8.
9. Oh, and they make it back in the ring.
Once again, this is just a rumor. Roman Reigns might have to get slammed through a table again. Oh, my God. What?
And Chad has been busted open.
Oh, my God, he is. Split open from his head.
No, Chad. Oh. It takes two men to take out Chad, mind you.
I mean, that's for sure.
Up into the corner.
Shark 2.0.
No. Nathan Quinn. Figure forearm.
Figure forearm. Phenomenal forearm. Phenomenal.
Here comes the Mank. Mank taking on Chad. Chad was about to go for the Chad hammer, but no, it's kick miss, baby.
Oh, God. Hashtag kick miss.
And he's in the corner. And a tag? Is this a tag team finish? Drop toe hold.
I have no idea.
Elbow drop.
Oh, no. It's your standard move.
Oh, he's got Nathan Quinn up against the ropes. Snake eyes. Kind of.
Kind of indeed.
How's Nathan Quinn going to handle a man who's been beaten, battered, and bruised by none other than Chad? Oh, my.
Well, I mean, you know, he is the Japan United States champion, so, I mean, you know, he's going to do a hurting on you.
He's going to put over Nathan Quinn. 1. Well, he already did do that.
He already did that. Oh, he took four spinning reverse STOs, but as you know, it didn't work the first time.
Oh, friggin' combo mamboed. Into a pin. 1, 2. No can do at the count of 2.
In the count of 2 was right.
Oh, whoa! Reversal City, USA! Come on! Do the tag team finish! Can I at least see a tag team finish from you?
Wow.
Oh, big boy boot from the tiny Mank. Oh, head lift. Belly to belly. Really taking it to Nathan the Win Quinn. Oh, and he tries to go for it again, but Nathan ain't having none of it, but Mank with an STO. In the corner.
The corner.
Short arm clothesline right there. Mank taunts to the crowd. Inside, outside, back in the ring. Oh no.
Well, one thing's for certain, he certainly won't be chanting or taunting when Jack is in the ring.
Chad's in the ring.
It is
Armbar! Armbar! Is that the finish? No! Cannon O'Fury kicks out. In the corner. Oh! Oh! What the heck? Stomp! 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 Tag!
Oh,
wait,
yes, there it is.
They can do this with 2 people? Stomp! 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 Tag!
They call that the Unicorn Stampede.
Stomp! Stomp!
Change of the New Day.
Tag!
But get some word here that this quote-unquote new signing has been seen talking to the Demon backstage for the last few weeks. And apparently, she can kick some serious ass.
2, and a kick out at 2.
It'll be interesting to see what this new person is.
Oh, save our smoke!
Oh my god. The SOS. Is that going to be enough?
Oh, and an STO to Chad.
Oh my god.
Oh.
There's a whole lot of STOs.
Taken out to the crowd. Here it comes, Nathan Quinn. Oh, Tope Swastika.
Tope Swastika. My god.
The crowd chants, this is awesome. Oh. Over. Big boy powerbomb.
Well,
into a Boston Crab.
Save Our Souls was there before Save Our Sharks, so no, he didn't copy.
This is awesome.
This is awesome. It's been a really good matchup though so far.
Of course. What can you expect from the team of Minimize Smoke?
Minimize Smoke.
Oh. 6. And Cannon O'Fury is back in the ring.
Well, I mean, the best thing for him was to, is he gonna go for the, no, he's
1.
gonna go straight out.
2. Oh, he's trying to get Quinn all riled up, trying to get him all blown up. Quinn gets back in the ring. Oh, what a miss!
What a miss indeed.
Oh, what the heck is this? Neck breaker!
Oh, nice step breaker there from Nathan
Quinn.
Making
a comeback. Super kick. No, no, no. Elbow. Oh, and he takes out Chad for good measure.
I mean, what's this? This new signing also hates Nick Flash just as much as the Demon does.
Oh, Demon. Nathan Quinn wasting too much time. Giving Cannon O'Fury a bit of a heads up. Kick City. Kick miss, baby. Into the corner. No. Oh, the Mank takes a blow for Cannon. Oh, that weird looking neck breaker. What the heck is the Mank doing?
I have no idea.
Moonsault.
He's got himself in a whole load of
2. No can do at the count of 2.
No, he's back in, so he should be fine.
A raising of the fist. Oh, oh, oh. 1, 2. You gotta be kidding me. That's the finish?
That's the finish. What? No, I mean, it's Nathan the Wind Quinn. What you expect?
Yeah, it's Nathan the Wind Quinn and Chad. Chad did all the work, really.
True, true.
Even though Chad just busted open. 1, 2, no can do. And I really wanted to see their tag team finish. But no. Cannon O'Fury had to waste all his finishers by doing a big boy powerbomb into a Boston Crab to the outside. Wow. Can you believe it, John? We'll be right.
Yeah.
No, you...
Well, I'm saying all I do know is that Nathan the Wind Quinn and Chad get the victory.
We'll be right back. We're back with some singles action. A champion, Chris Dynamite, in the ring, ready for action. Here comes Storm! Storm! Terror! And he takes him down! Double leg takedown. And he's wailing on him. He's absolutely wailing on him.
He's wailing on him with those big right hands. My God.
And there's the Legion of Chris. Wait, Chris Danger is there? Like, who, John? Tell me, who is supposed to be in the corner of Chris Dynamite? Chris Dallas, Chris Danger, Chris Conroy. I feel like I've seen everyone.
Well, Conroy is there, Danger is there, but as you may know, Dallas is in mixed tag team action later on tonight.
Oh, yeah.
So he's not there.
Oh,
he's
what an elbow drop. One, done, none, son. Dynamite really taking it to Stormtrooper. Really taking it. Neck breaker. He's getting his payback. Is Payback still a pay-per-view? Vengeance. Backlash. And another elbow drop. As John disappears.
I'm still here.
Oh. I was asking you if Vengeance was still a pay-per-view, or was it Payback?
Payback. It's still...
Oh, what a drop toe hold by Storm. Storm. Terror. Oh, Stormtrooper about to hit a 6-1. Aww. Like, what else? What kind of move would you do with that spot?
What spot is that now?
Like, setting them up in the middle rope. What move are you going to hit other than the 619, John?
Oh, maybe you could hit, I don't know, do you know that move that Stone Cold did and Mark Henry did before?
Not really.
But,
oh,
what I hear, there's a hoodie figure. There's a hoodie figure talking to the Demon backstage. Is that the new signing? Well, I mean, who knows? What are they talking about? That's what I want to know.
Hit the gosh darn 619. I mean, that was pretty good. A knee lift. Heyo. One, done, none, son. Bang, bang, buck.
Teddy Bambower's back in the house.
Yes, you is. Here it comes, neck breaker. Chris Dynamite really taking it to Storm. Oh, reversed the big boy leg. Here it comes, default DDT. You and me.
Oh, man.
Baby. 1, 2. No can do. For me and for you. Bing, bang, boom. Punch to the gut. Up against the ropes. Nopes. Oops. Up to the outside. Chris Dynamite with a German. And a German. Oh, no, wait. It was just a German into a Rainmaker. Didn't know that was a move. 3. Oh, what an elbow. Ooh. Knee City.
That hood... Wait, what? Oh my god, I'm just getting word that hooded figure just hit a stunner on Nick Flash backstage. Is that the new signing?
I don't know, John. But Storm, Terror, about to finna default driver Dynamite into a reverse hard cam. Uno, dos, and
tres.
Stormtrooper gets the successful pinfall.
Unbelievable. Once again, Stormtrooper showing off why he is,
Why
and
he
probably
was.
why he was a champ, but why he could take it back. If he does take it back, that is.
Imagine if Stormtrooper wins Money in the Bank.
Oh, gosh. Oh,
Did I say Money
gosh.
in the Bank? I meant
I meant to
the
say the Royal
Royal
Rumble.
Rumble. Are we going to let him do the Royal Rumble? I don't know what it's going to be like.
I mean, I have no idea myself.
In fact, I don't think I can be #1 spot in the Royal Rumble.
Of course you can.
Of course
Or
I
have you?
can.
Or are you just going to do random numbers?
I mean, I want specifically me at #1. Whatever. We'll talk about this later. We'll be right back. And we're back. Falls Count Anywhere match here tonight, John.
Oh yeah, that's right. We got some Christian Jones taking on Isaac Loki, and I mean the funny thing is that we've seen the rest of Retribution change their looks. Be interested to see has Isaac Loki done that.
Yeah, we'll see. 191. Chris Chan. Jones. Baby.
Well, I'm telling you, Chris Jones, who as we know was trained by the Street Profits, certainly got the dance moves probably from Montez Ford.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to vote.
Oh yeah.
Who's gonna win? Oh. I mean, sure, I guess I'll vote. I'll vote Christian Jones. Can't remember if I buffed him or not, but I also remember he pinned Stormtrooper. Hey-yo. Hey-yo. Going fine and dandy, my friendo. Fine and dandy. Oh, here comes Mr. Friggin' Isaac Loki comes out with a skull.
Wait, what?
He's been he heard something about.
Rookie was saying, "Hey, how's it going?" Oh my God, he's coming out with some skulls.
Friggin' heckin' skull.
He does have a skull, all right. He's the Samoan badass, is what I like to call him.
It's a Samoan bad boy, John.
I mean, yeah, but sure. I like to call him the Samoan badass.
Oh, really? That's really good. I hope for the best for you. If you ever feel like hitting me up, you know I'm here. Can't hit John up, though. John doesn't own the channel. I own the channel.
He owned the channel. I just a big associate.
I always want there to be people to do stuff with. You know, can't trust John to do stuff. He lives 5 hours ahead of me.
True.
Hey John, I just came back from work. You want to do something? Heck, I score. I'm friggin' asleep. It's 2 a.m.
Indeed.
I'll pop up nothing. Right. We got a better look of Isaac Loki. It looks like he got into a bit of a better shape.
Yeah, and he grew hair, which the last time we checked, he actually he was bald.
I think he hit the gym, John.
He hit the gym, and I think he got a clue.
Took a shower, hit the weights, got a clue.
Yeah.
Friggin' following Kevin Nash's advice. But can't win him this match here, John. No, what do you like? Do you do what we do, where we just play universe mode with a whole bunch of creator wrestlers? Oh, thanks for the follow.
Hey, I mainly stream WWE 2K18, but I also stream Carnival on Xbox. Oh, nice. It took me hours to make an overlay though.
Oh,
That's
do
kind
you
of cool.
also do 2K20 on Xbox as well? Homeboy.
Yeah, that's
Homeboy.
my God.
Did we find my brother from another mother?
I tell you, just did.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh baby boy.
And Rookie, do you do universe mode on your 2K20?
Yeah. Why can't I could have sworn I could uh da. Heck. How do I do this, John?
What are you doing?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, I can't help you then if you don't know what you're doing.
I don't know what I'm doing.
But what I do know is that Jones and Isaac Loki look to have a big conversation.
Oh, great. Oh, of course. Of course, John. This always happens, John.
Well, it only happens for the women. I do my player towers and some random exhibitions with creative players. You should do universe mode, like us.
No, don't do universe mode. That's our gimmick.
I
If
mean,
you want to do universe mode, feel free to come by and commentate. We got 34 plus episodes of lore that you have
and
to
are
go
you?
through.
Don't listen to him. You can do universe if you want.
Yeah, universe mode is kind of a draw, but let me tell you, I made mine entirely out of cause. Creative wrestlers. Oh god. And then you get some of this. This is probably why I wouldn't recommend doing universe mode. They're just the AI is dog garbage.
Well, I mean, you know, we tried to make it somewhat entertaining, and we could say that they're having a conversation,
Okay,
like me and
enough.
you and our.
Listen, enough of the kayfabe. I cut myself on glass last night.
Why did you do that?
Because, you know, John, I work at a food market. People
Oh,
buying their wines, their vinos, their childish dabinos.
to be honest, I never tried universe mode. Well, there you go.
The Royal Rumble is gonna be awesome.
Ah, the Royal Rumble.
We're X amount of weeks away from the Royal Rumble, my friend.
Indeed, we are. Is it 2 weeks? Oh no,
I
sorry,
don't
3
know
weeks.
anymore,
3 weeks,
John.
I think it.
2 or 3
I think it's three
weeks.
weeks.
Anyway, people drop glass because they're over at self checkout trying to get their stuff. Then I'm all like, okay, I'm doing everyone's work. We don't have a bagger to. We don't have anyone to clean up the stuff.
You still wanting to chill, huh?
No. Oh wait, I think I may have said bambino, and I think that may mean child in Italian.
Oh,
No, I ID people who look vaguely under 20. And by that I mean they're people in their 20s who look young. Please don't have a staring contest. Oh, it's the trash can mark!
oh my God, it's marking out.
It's not marking out just yet.
Oh,
Oh, that sounded like it hurt.
maybe it definitely did hurt. All right, onto the chair, onto that. It's a nasty thing. All right, that's for sure.
Oh. So anyway, yeah, people dropped glass. I cleaned it up because I was the only one there. And I had it all in a bag. I'm all like, oh shoot, I probably shouldn't leave it there. And then I moved my hand too quick and I cut my knuckle.
Ooh. I think my goal for streaming is to be an affiliate.
Give it a month or two. Give it a month or two, friendo.
Oh, right on the chairs. Absolutely.
We only
Madman
started
chairs.
streaming like what, mid-May, or was it
Yeah, that's
mid-March?
no. Yeah, could have been mid-March, I'd say. We were doing it always on YouTube, but we weren't getting the views, and then we were like, hey, let's just try it out on Twitch, and boom, popularity just went up by a chunk. And we're not famous or anything.
We're not famous, but now we're getting paid slightly.
Exactly. Well, he is. I'm not. I'm still waiting.
We've only made a grand total of
Five,
almost
$5.
$5. Yeah, $5. We got like 2 subs.
But who knows if try out the universe mode, that might work. If
Yeah,
you could book your own shows and all that.
it's either universe mode is a draw.
Famous to oh,
We also got 300
famous.
subscribers on YouTube. But to tell you the
Indeed.
truth, we've been at 300 subscribers on YouTube for the past year.
True.
Ah, shoot. That's what I get for playing around, talking about me cutting myself. I have a bad habit of picking at scabs.
Oh, I think we all have.
Yeah, and you can get such wondrous emotes to use.
Indeed, right? The first one there.
Behold. Granted, really the only emote that people can use without having to pay is the Rainmaker one.
Yeah. Right, that one right there.
Oh, what straight shoot broken neck. Like, I don't remember. Hey, now's not the time to put yourself over. I didn't bribe anyone, because if I bribe people, that means I owe myself money.
Well, apparently the demon has spoken again. He says the new sighting is heard saying to the demon. Is this the new sighting of the demon's girlfriend? Oh, God.
How do I just bleed for 1 second, and then I stop bleeding? Is the knuckle...
You better stop doing you stop doing a Cody Rhodes and just bleeding for the sake of bleeding, because you got a freaking match. You got the charge bank.
I blade when I want to blade, like Christian Jones is blading right now.
Yeah, oh God, I mean, I know, but like, he bladed because he's in our match. You're blading because you're just, for the sake of it.
Why don't they hit their finishers?
I mean, I don't know. I don't talk to them.
They're on the outside. It's falls count anywhere. Hit your finish.
Go for a pinfall, I want to say.
1, 2, only a 2, John.
See, at least he went for the pinfall. We're getting closer.
Oh, he's going beastly. And then he gets knocked down.
He did go for a beastly. And he's back up, though.
And he's back down. You see, John, that's...
He gets back up.
That's how skateboarding works. You ever play Skate or Die?
No, I have not.
Oh, Isaac Loki, about to do a 630. Oh! He did the move.
Indeed, he did do the move. He did the move.
Steve Jobs.
Is that the demon's girlfriend called Steve Jobs?
Yes.
Then again, Steve Jobs is dead.
Oh!
So who's to say his girlfriend isn't too?
Wait, Steve Jobs died?
Yeah, he died back in like 2011.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh. Sometimes I forget when people die or if people die. Sad thing.
Yeah. Who's your all favorite wrestler right now? Oh, right now. Well, current or all time?
I haven't watched wrestling in a while, mostly due to the
My
fact that
one,
I don't watch I don't have live TV, cable TV anymore. We're in the age of streaming services, and I guess the only way to watch WWE through a streaming service is to straight up buy their network. What is wrong with that guy's seating position? He looks like he's floating.
I have no idea. Maybe he's got just a bad chair. Well, right now, well, I'll tell you this. Right now, my favorite wrestler is Malachi Black, but of all time, it's The Undertaker. But that is true. You have actually possessed Madman's Xbox before. Episode 31.
Shh. Shh. 56.
56.
All y'all don't see none of this running.
Oh, well, it seems that that Loki has had enough talking. Is he going to the back? Or where is he going? And Tyson Jones seems to have missed him too. Oh, good shot there by Tyson Jones.
And back action.
Oh, sorry, Christian Jones.
Christian Jones. Kick to the gut.
Oh boy.
Oh, and he's taken down a peg.
Indeed he is. Oh my god, what a clothesline.
Hit your finishers.
Relax. They might do it. If you keep asking them, they probably won't do it.
No can do with a count of two.
If you can't tell me, oh, well, I mean, obviously, yeah. Well,
if you can't tell by my demeanor and how I act towards people like John, my favorite wrestler is The Miz.
The Miz.
Tell me you don't want like some antagonizing force. I'll always be disappointed that the Awesome Truth never won the tag team titles.
Yeah, that's true. They were great.
Yeah. And then they had to throw The Rock in the mix.
The Wreck.
And then they disbanded the team almost immediately.
Well,
here it comes. 1, 2. Okay, can you guys just get back in the ring? He's going beast mode again? You can do it more than once?
clearly you can.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's not going right. But a good shot there from... Oh my god, what was that?
I don't know what that was.
Oh, Axe Handle takes him down.
But I think I realized that the beast mode one is probably the worst.
Favorite right now is probably Samoa Joe, but my all-time favorite is 2003 Unmasked Kane.
Hurricane.
Oh, you should have seen him in the attitude. Should have seen him in the attitude there. He's brilliant.
One fist. No fist.
Shot there again.
Oh my.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, that's enough.
Steve.
Okay, that's enough doing rest holds and stuff. Do me a favor.
He's running around the place.
Get back in the ring.
Yep. He's get back into the ring, is right.
Split screen action.
And now... What is this?
What is what? He's taunting in the ring.
He is, yeah, but he's getting back in the ring. Is Christian Jones. Christian Jones. Oh, God. Gets a clothesline.
Oh.
What is this? Oh, shot to the ribs. Cover. One,
Kick out at 2.
2. Oh, he kicked out at 2. Oh, I don't believe it.
Oh, John, that...
Just when you... My goodness me. I wonder how he was able to do that.
I wonder, John. Oh, up. Oh, friggin' DDT to the apron.
Oh, my God. GD Max. What a DDT.
Oh, 1 punch. Get back in the ring. Falls count anywhere's our mistakes.
And we're going to see this perhaps at the Royal Rumble between the Demon and Nick Flash.
God, no.
Oh, what a vicious shot there from Isaac Loki, and trying to open the wound even deeper.
Oh no, Matt Riddle is canonically 94 years old.
He's 94 years of age. In the year 2085, he's 94 years old, and he's got dementia. Serious dementia. Oh, fine talk there from the Demon, saying Dick Flash won't walk out alive.
My God, stunner!
Oh, the stunner!
Could that be?
Arcade.
1, 2! No can do at the count of 2.
Not
Christian
quite
Jones
yet.
is dead.
Well.
Oh.
Oh, rolling elbow.
Rolling thing. Well, to be fair, the team he's referring to were the then Crocodile Tag Team Champions Ron McDonald and Joker.
Thank God, yeah. They held them titles for years. And all of a sudden now, they lost. And now
to the meme team, baby!
Oh, yeah. Shrek and Thanos.
Hashtag meme team.
Absolutely.
No! Derek Moore!
I mean, again, he got in the way, and it's not his fault.
Oh, and again, stunner! Could that be the finish?
Oh, boy.
1,
Dark guy.
2, no!
Oh, again. Your debut, yes, indeed, it was. And you lost, which is unfortunate.
But again, expected, because they were the Crocodile Tag Team Champions.
True.
Like how it was expected. Oh, Impaler DDT! Is Christian Jones a trudge mark?
Oh my God.
1, 2, 3, that's a finish. You and me, baby.
Well, Christian Jones took a page out of Stormtrooper's book and somehow, some way was able to pick the victory up.
Holy moly, that...
In fairness, the Crocodile Tag Team Champions, City of the Clowns, were there since the very first episode. And they only lost to TLC, which is pretty much, like you could say, over a year.
Yeah.
Well, in real time, over a year, but like...
Christian Jones. And don't forget, they won at Money in the Bank.
It's right. Then again, the belts they didn't have the belts. Remember, they forgot.
Yeah, because it's 2K20. We'll be right back. And we're back. Triple threat action here, ladies and gentlemen. As Flash Morgan Webster comes out, shades on, at Flash_Morgan.
Indeed it is. Flash Morgan Webster once again been booked. And interestingly enough, he's in a matchup with God. And who's the other one again?
Ricky Stone.
Oh, Ricky Stone, my bad. Oh yeah, Ricky Stone. Who of course won the 5-way last week when he pinned the Lunatic. And now is in a triple threat action against the guys who were in that match.
Yes. Yes, John.
Yes,
Wait,
yes, you
God's
do.
also in this match.
Exactly.
Ah. Yeah. Ugh. Ugh.
Good
Blech.
God.
Good
The
God
former.
almighty, Sean. I'm gonna go get me a big old bag of pretzels. Because you know what?
Ooh.
I'm hungry and I kind of want a little snacky kins.
Well,
Here
you
comes
go.
God. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above.
And he's, of
People
course,
far in love. Our God is an awesome God.
and he's also the former Japan United States champion. Well, of course, lost to Chad at TLC, that TLC match. So, as you know, with the Royal Rumble coming up soon, you know, he probably wants to get a bit of momentum heading into the Royal Rumble match. But of course, God is who has been definitely the lure of this business, you could say.
Okay, I'm back.
Now
Got
he's
some
back.
pork rinds instead of pretzels, but you know what? I'm hungry.
Oh, now you're gonna make me hungry too.
What's the deal with pork rinds? These don't have any flavor into them. Really, it's only the texture that's getting me to continue eating them. Where did everyone go?
I'm not sure.
Hmm.
Maybe they just switched off. Who knows?
Switched off while I was getting a break?
Maybe they did, yeah.
Hmm.
Or maybe they're just watching what's happening. But here, speaking of, here comes Ricky Stone.
Forming the team of Rod and Rick Strong back in the indie days.
Absolutely. Roderick Strong and Ricky Strong. The Strong Brothers.
Rod Strong and Rick Strong.
Two strong tag team, that's for sure.
And then
But
they
now, of
changed their
course,
name.
well, I mean, you know, Rod, of course, is retired. His brother, you know, he's been WWE before, and then obviously, like everything, he carried on his brother's lineage. He's using, of course, his T-shirt that he used back in the day, and he renamed himself Roderick. Or sorry, say not Roderick, Ricky.
Ricky.
It's Ricky Stone. Of course, Strong was his Indian name, but then, of course, like everything, he decided to go in his own path. Well, there we
Oh,
go.
what? Oh, I was like, where's God going? Ricky
I have
Stone's
no.
right there.
God is clearly wants to go for something else. Take on Flash Morgan Webster and take him out of the equation here.
Taking
Good
them
God
both out.
Almighty. He is just destroying these two. Oh, God.
Yes. We get it. God's in the ring.
Oh, my God. God is in the ring.
Don't forget, chat, to use today's hashtag Kickmiss. Because it's always going to be today's hashtag. People kick and they
What?
miss.
Oh. Shoulder breaker from God into the corner now. Bulldog. Oh, beautifully done.
Yeah, we get it. You're behind. And no one
Yeah.
has given us an idea of how to get you to see it better.
I mean, the only way that could happen is we go back to our old ways.
Then we wouldn't have live viewership. And I'm going
Exactly.
to be honest with you. Live viewership is more interesting.
Yeah, that's true. So you're just gonna have to put up with my delayed reactions.
Mm.
And now, strong.
Mm.
God, now got him by the hair. Under the corner.
619. Oh no!
Oh no.
A literal backslide.
Jump. Eh, I mean, yeah.
Who the frick is
I
Pat
am.
McAfee? Is he the
Oh, if you.
creator of the
No,
virus
he's.
program?
No, he's what you call us. He's the co-commentator on SmackDown.
Oh.
He's like, you're the Michael Cole and I'm the Pat McAfee.
I'm the Michael Cole and you're the Josh Matthews. We've
No,
been over this.
well, I'm Pat McAfee now.
Why? Because is McAfee Irish?
No, he's just funny and good at his job and brings interest to the. Pat McAfee is an old NFL pundit, and yeah, he's also a former NFL player. But of course, I did not play in the NFL. But what I did do was create the drop toe hold, and yeah, the master and the innovator of the drop toe hold, and of course, I was a former wrestler, now retired. But anyways, back to this. Pew. McAfee is the GOAT. Well, if then that makes me the GOAT then. Nah, I'm just teasing.
I'm not a goat.
No, I didn't say. Anyways, cover. 1, 2. Kick out of 2, and God has no clue where he is.
I almost got you. I'm telling you, John, it's the texture of pork rinds that gets up, not the flavor. Because really, I feel like the flavor's gone.
That's because maybe you've tasted it so many times.
Or I don't know, maybe it's...
Oh! I actually think... Did he just... Oh. I thought God just took his move.
Best if used by September 21, 21. I guess that explains that.
That's a few days old.
Yeah?
Maybe they've gone off. Who knows?
Yeah.
What is this? Oh my God! If you're the GOAT, I don't want to be a honey badger.
I'm not a goat.
Am I a GOAT? Well, I mean, if I'm Pat McAfee, then I'm a GOAT. I'm the greatest of all time. According to what Dylan Elliott says.
I'm not a goat. I'm Batman.
You're a weasel.
The frick you say about me?
A weasel.
I'm a bear. I'm a bear, Mark.
I'm a bear. I'm a gosh darn bear. Madman can be a cow. Yeah, sure.
No.
Moo.
No, I'm the one that does the milking. I don't get milked.
Get milked. No, you know what you are? You're a zebra.
Alright, listen here, you son of a biscuit. You can't call me that. Friggin'
Why not?
slur.
Wow. Tombstone. Kick out. Broken up. And now.
The Big Bang, and
oh my God.
Friggin'
Mad cow.
Let me eat my friggin' pork rinds in peace.
You gotta commentate. What are you trying to do? Get beat up your what you call it? Feed yourself up for your match against Judge Bank?
Let me eat friggin' the Big Bang.
You eat, I'll commentate. How about that? There we go. God. What
And
is
that's
God
the
going for
finish.
here? The big splash.
That's the
Cover.
finish. God's
That's
winner.
God's winner. 1, 2. Oh my God, he won.
Ricky Stone, backbreaker, bicycle, vintage stone, pinfall.
Absolutely.
God completely missing the breakup. Pinfall.
Yeah, he overshot the runway.
Took out at 2. God. What's the pin? Former champ God wins this one. Wow, John.
What a win.
What a win. We'll be right back. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. This time I'm not distracted by a delicious snack that's out of date.
Thank God for that.
But this time I'm distracted by today's non-sponsor sponsor, Sprite Zero.
Oh, God.
Open up a can and drink some of that citrusy flavored goodness.
And here comes a man who has been chomping at the bit. It is none other than Jay Scanton. And what a story this young man has had. He, of course, last appeared in championship action, of course, was at Survivor Series in the 4-way. And it's been a while. I think this is the last time we've seen him.
Yeah, that wasn't the only 4-way he's had for the championship.
Oh, no, of course. The main event, the main event.
The main event.
It rolls off the tongue so easily.
Always gets me. That was the main event. The main event where Ribby lost the title.
Yeah, the Stormtrooper, and then he lost to
Chris Dynamite at TLC.
Indeed.
But Amy Bennett didn't end up jobbing to.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. That's more of the reason, as we were saying, that she actually, she should have won. So that's why I'm saying maybe Kristen Canty should get another title opportunity at the Royal Rumble.
Feed me s'mores.
Well, here comes Matthew Justice, a guy who we've seen before also compete. He's been very, very impressive. And what is this? When you're done
hard sparing tonight and got caught up in the killer uppercut. But now your jaw is killing you. I'm trying to eat dinner.
Oh, you were sparring tonight. She's boxing.
Ah, yes.
Big Daddy Dan Bob is a boxer.
Amateur pro boxer.
Amateur pro, yeah.
Oh, and here it comes. Derek Moore calling for the bell to be rung famouser.
Oh my God, out of nowhere.
Oh, and he kicks him while he's down.
Scanton not wasting any time whatsoever.
I'm surprised that Jay Scanton hasn't been in the big boy feed for the A Championship. He's in that league, John.
That is true. He is in that league.
Sometimes I wonder what it would be like if he fought for the pop-up punch.
Oh my God. This could be it.
Oh my. Oh
my God. Spinning backhand.
Oh boy.
Only a one count only. This could be end in a hurry right here.
Holy moly, Matthew Justice trying to make a comeback.
Oh my God, beautiful.
His moves, flashy, but ineffective.
Well, I mean, they're doing good. He is a pretty good. Oh God. That's it. There it is, Scandinator, cover.
Or the Scudder, I don't know.
Well,
that's the finish.
It's 3. That's all I do know.
This is happening, John.
I'm telling you, Scranton had a point to prove, and if he wants to get far, he needs to be doing more wins like that. But by God, look at that vicious punch in midair.
I want to see more of Matthew Justice.
Me too. I liked it. I think he's a really, really great talent.
He had a good match with Stormtrooper.
He did.
Yeah.
Well, he
Don't
got
you
a few
remember?
moves in. I do. I was there. That was quick. I'm telling you, Scranton, not wasting time.
I've seen quicker matches.
Yeah, we've seen like 3-second matches. That literally just.
Remember Chad versus Lunatic?
Oh yeah, just like one move, 1, 2, 3. Didn't
Or
Mini
that-
Mank do that too?
Yeah. Anyway, we'll be right back. And we're back. Mixed tag team action. On the way, on the way, on the way.
Oh yes, we saw this of course last week, and now we're seeing it again this week. And here is a man who known as Johnny Lewis, who, as you may have heard, was in action last week in a match that someone had to change their names, and as you can see, Johnny Lewis and of course Johnny Rose pick up the victory. Hence now, matches of Grimm have to go by the name of Johnny Mantis and Johnny Grimm.
I
So
still don't understand it.
It pretty much, whoever won, the other team had to use the other person's name.
Okay.
So now there's four Johnnies in the.
And that's why they should form one big Johnny stable, John.
Yeah, but
The
I mean,
Legion of John.
Oh, Judge. Or LOJ.
LOJ. Judge. The Legion of Judge.
The Legion of Johnny. My God. Could you
yet,
imagine?
And yet there's no Legion of Trudge, John.
I mean, look, we dominated monkey wrestling back in the day. So, I mean, our time is up. We've done our bit, and now it's time for other factions like Retribution and Legion of Chris to do our dirty work.
But that's it. There's just no other. There's no other stable.
Yeah, but I'm retired. You know, I'm retired, and anyways,
And you
freaking
forgot the Wolf Pack. The Wolf Pack with Arthur Hawkins. They never have Arthur Hawkins with them. Where has Arthur Hawkins been?
Oh, he's been He's been with his sister.
I've just been seeing him with his sister and doing mixed matches with her.
Well, I mean, that's because they're family.
He is the tribal chief.
Drew. He's.
I've already forgotten what the opponent is. Oh, it's Chris Dallas.
It is Chris Dallas. Here he is. Trained, of course, by Ruby Riott.
Yay! From Fargo, North Dakota. Oh, yeah. Friggin' Greg Hamilton, getting people's names right.
Telling you. Are the Hawkins the new Lancasters?
Lannisters?
Lannisters?
I
have no idea. All I do know is that you've Hannah, Arthur, and Kurt.
And we won't be getting... No, I'm tired of signing people up instead of making bacon. And you can't make a stable and add a woman to it, John. That's the most disappointing thing about it.
I'm telling you, that's. See what I mean?
You could do that. You could do that in WWE 12, but you can't do that
on this because this game sucks.
Oh, you have to have women.
You have to have women.
You can't have women and men in the same stable. Go friggin' to New Jersey. Make your own stable. Women's wrestling. Women's wrestling. And here
Well, I
it
mean,
comes.
speaking of women's wrestling, who knows? We might even be seeing the Women's Royal Rumble to start off the show at the Royal Rumble.
I always want to just give it a good old shake. See what happens when we simulate to the Royal Rumble. We've already done it once, but we're like 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
3 weeks. 3 weeks away from the Royal Rumble.
3 more rands until we're spammed.
Absolutely, and then we're...
Really? 6 weeks from one pay-per-view to the next?
Yeah, TLC in the Royal Rumble is a long, long time.
Really?
Yeah?
Let's go, child labor.
Child labor.
No!
Oh, God.
Why'd you make me say that? DDT. You and me, baby, to start things off. Johnny Lewis versus Chris Dallas. Really fitting battle between two same-named team. A Chris is facing a Johnny. It was bound to happen.
Indeed it was. Interesting to see how these two get on here. Oh, God, a brainbuster.
Brainbuster, buster.
Bust.
Oh, up to the top rope. Oh, lifting him up. Gorilla Terry press.
Oh,
Slam.
my God. The power on display here from Dallas.
I'm not eating pork rinds.
Oh,
I'm
God,
not. I'm not.
Oh, what's this? Float over net breaker. Beautifully done there by Johnny Lewis.
Irish whip to the outside. Oh, I guess we're not advancing on that. Going to the outside.
Absolutely, no, we're back in the ring.
What the heck even is that move? Put them in between your legs and you jump? What's that supposed to do?
I don't know. It's supposed to your back, lower back, spine.
I guess.
Oh, goodness me, what a move.
Some kind of atomic drop tag made. Women action.
Here comes the Heartbreaker champ, Amy Bennett.
Big girl power bomb.
Oh my God. Dropping her down.
Oh, she's squatting. She's squatting.
Oh boy. She is squatting. Showing off the through power right there. Good God. Good God.
Over the shoulder, airplane spin.
Whee!
Other way.
Oh, whee!
And dropped dead.
My God, the both women are going to be absolutely out over the place.
Oh, never mind. Here comes Dallas. Oh, and Superman punch.
Johnny back in there too. Oh.
What is it?
Nice.
Creepiest superstar ever?
I have no idea what that is. I know what the sign says. Oh, drop toe hold.
Oh. Friggin' Kippy do.
Oh.
Hey there, beautiful. For me and you. And then back to more women's action.
Absolutely. That's the beauty about mixed tag team, as you get men and women.
Single leg drop kick. Into a rope. And another single leg drop kick. Then Dallas comes in. Johnny Lewis gets a brain buster for his troubles.
Oh boy, right on the top of that dome piece. Crunched up like a pretzel.
I'm not eating pretzels.
I know.
Brain buster. Crunching them up like pork rinds.
Hey Alexa, how do you say 100 in Welsh?
Are you trying to make my Alexa swear? Oh.
I am. That's one for Alexa to say.
Hmm.
Oh, vicious knee there by Amy Bennett.
Hmm. Hmm. Fine. Alexa, how do you say 100 in Welsh?
100 in Welsh is Miniasi'n cant.
Huh.
Okay.
Nice. Oh
Oh.
God! Missed and
One.
a punt kick.
No, and Amy Bennett comes here to break it up.
Trying to distract the referee.
Yep. Oh god,
Oh,
my face itches. And a
pulling
stomp
on
for
the
your
nose.
troubles. Tag, women, in.
Oh boy.
Snapmare,
Frequent
that's the
tags.
finish.
Oh, that could be it. Johnny Lewis looks to be dead.
Down. Up. Squatting. Get up. Johnny Lewis is dead.
Oh God. He already had a tough match last week. Clearly he's blown up. He's moving alright, but he's not he's must be on he's moving, but he's not getting up.
Stop taking a nap inside the ring.
Well, I tell you something. I could take a nap right here, right now.
Right ever. Oh, big
Whatever, and
girl.
cool.
Oh, what? Stop! No! No! You're not allowed to never do that again.
What? Teleportation. What is this? Into a squat.
Into a shoot.
Nice
Sometimes,
suplex.
you know, I don't see the clips that I... Oh, wait, what? Dallas tags himself in. And he brings Johnny
Clearly.
Lewis back to life.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
And puts a man of the claw. Is that enough?
1, 2... Don't friggin... Oh. Friggin... Oh. It's all going
Oh,
haywire.
God. The Welsh word for 100 is putting him into shock. Well, clearly he's have to wake him up. Trigger!
Kick to the gut. Oh, what the heck is this?
Oh,
I don't even
nice.
know.
Like a cross-jack and neck breaker.
Oh, oh, and a clothesline to the outside.
My God.
And a tag. Johnny Lewis
we
gonna
go.
stay on the outside. Snapmare takedown. I love that move.
Hopefully.
Up and back in. Amy Bennett taking on Julia R. Hat-trick. Backbreaker. Oh, there he is. Where's the baby? There he is. Where's the baby? You can't sexually harass women anymore.
Even in 2K85.
Hip toss or arm drag or whatever. Up against the ropes. Nopes. Bopes. Working the arm. Working the leg. Working the head. Oh, and what an enziguri.
What an enziguri indeed.
1,
Beautifully
2.
done.
Oh, and that's one punting knee.
Oh my God. Trying to
Up.
knock the teeth right out of her. What's this now?
Oh, flatliner. Vintage.
Vintage Amy Bennett. That's her finish right there. Cover. One.
The Bennett baseline.
Oh, only a 2 though.
Oh, reversed. Reversal City, USA. And here comes a tag. Chris Dallas. Johnny Lewis. Nope. Missing.
Disgusting.
Disgust. Up, back up, Johnny Lewis. Oh. Toss to the outside. Almost landing on Amy
Oh
Bennett
my
right
God.
there.
Well, I probably would have had a disqualification. Well, I think he actually did hit her in the face.
Oh, Canada DDT.
Oh.
Vintage Lewis. I friggin' hate that stomp.
What stomp was that? Oh, that stomp. I love that stomp.
You don't
Shades of
want to
the
live in...
former Japan United States champion, Spider-Man.
5. Stop.
Move.
Stop playing Ring Around the Rosie.
Move. Oh.
Luthez. Luthez Prez.
Lutez Perez, but he's
H.
snapping his head around the place.
9.
Oh, into the steps. Double count out.
10. It's a double count out. I hate everything. I absolutely hate everything. We'll be right back. And we're back. Deja vu all over again.
Indeed, indeed. And we got ourselves more tag team action. And it's none other than a repeat of what happened last week and the week before that. We have, of course, the Crocodile Tag Team Champions. The meme team. I almost said send in the clowns because, I mean, you have to forgive me. It's been such a long time since they've had the tag titles. But here comes the meme team. And they're going to be in action against Retributions, Tyson Jones, and of course Colossus, who haven't had the I think they're 2-0 against them since for the last 2 wins. So
Yeah.
clearly it's not gone so well for Retribution. Well, it'll be interesting to see, will this be the same outcome that happens at the Royal Rumble, because in 3 weeks' time, the Crocodile Tag Team titles will be on the line as the meme team defend against Colossus and Tyson Jones's Retribution. Be interested to see how that goes.
Choke the system.
As you can see, the Affinity Gauntlet is lit up.
Yeah.
Well, they've definitely shocked the
900.
system, all right.
935. John,
Yeah.
I'm sad.
Oh, what's the matter?
I'm tired of fighting. I always tired of fighting. Always a fight. Always a fight.
And what are you fighting?
Take a guess.
Uh,
Alright, enough about me and my life. Let's get on to the action, not depress the American audience watching at home. It's Sabara.
well, I mean,
Yeah?
you have to, of course, get ready for your match tonight. So, maybe you could win. I will make you happy.
I don't think winning or losing will make me happy.
Oh,
I don't want to win.
you want to put the trudge over?
Yeah.
This match has been brought to you by the Demon's favorite drink, totally not a sponsor, Mortal's Blood. Back ahead.
1.
That's today's other sponsor, non-sponsor sponsor.
I wonder. I hope that the noise isn't too loud.
Well, I don't hear any noise at all.
Chad, how's the background noise?
What is this now? Atomic drop there by
Super kick.
Tyson Jones. And oh. Oh, yes.
Like I upped the environmental noise so people can hear the crowd better.
Ah, nice.
Just hope it doesn't overshadow.
Probably not. It just goes to show we got a tremendous crowd here tonight in Prague, the Czech Republic. On that back into Europe again.
Head suplex.
Oh my god, nearly launched him into Shrek.
Rex. Belly to belly.
Belly to belly is right. Got there now again from Tyson Jones, who has really transformed. And what's this? Michinoku driver. And a kick out at 0.
Yeah, indeed. Kick out.
Remember last week, of course, these two, of course, didn't face off in, or they did, sorry, but they didn't hit the F5.
Yeah, had a pretty good match last week.
Indeed, they did. And those the vicious elbows.
Ah, it itches.
And now, what's going to happen here? Just taking him down again. Tag's been made. In comes Shrek. And Shrek is pushing. Oh, what's this? Belly to belly superplex. Tag is trying to launch in, but Colossus not able to get it there just in time. But bitch is shot there now by Tyson Jones. Goes in by the arm. In a submission hold, it seems. Or oh no. Great counter by Shrek though. And oh, Fish's elbow on the ropes. Uh-oh, what is this?
On the ropes into the fire, as it would be said.
Oh, God.
Oh my, strawberry pudding pie. Are they going for it? They're going for it. Mo
There it is. More bang for your buck.
630. 50 feet away moonsault.
Oh.
Sticks the landing. Colossus and Destroyer only had like a brief cameo appearance. The top rope and I guess punched out like Tyson style.
Oh.
1, 2.
Well, you'll be hoping from Retribution that they could get a count-out victory. At least it'd be a win. With Braun back in the ring.
Belly to belly.
Oh. Nice belly to belly there, right?
Now onto the ropes.
Hansen.
Oh, what's this? He's choking him. He's straight up choking him. Pushing him away.
Oh. Oh. Jawbreaker. Thanos with a clothesline.
Giving Colossus the opportunity to come in with the hot tag. Big boy clotheslines here and there and everywhere. Oh, running a freight train on him. Working the out. He's trying to remove Power Glove.
And they got that Infinity Gauntlet. And oh gosh.
Oh my.
And oh.
Raising his fist. Thanos escapes.
Urgh.
Guillotine choke. It's a rope break. Tags into Rex. Slowly getting up. Oh, an elbow to the face. Oh, but no, Colossus tosses Shrek to the side. Holy bees! Just chopped him into the air.
Holy crap, he just did. Is that enough?
No, it's not enough.
Just a 1.
STO for your bro. Stompy doo. Me and you. That mare. Don't you dare. Rest hold.
Oh, slow down, kid.
Oh no. Holy zombies. Oh, and a clothesline to the outside.
Taking out the big man indeed.
1. Into the ring. Oh, back. Oh, grabbed him.
Oh boy.
Oh, wasted too much time. Oh, dodging. Oh, nope. He ain't taking that. Into the corner. Shrek busted open. Back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Oh my. And Thanos ducks out of the way. Working the leg is Shrek. To the top rope. Could he be going for a 630? Patented Shrek move. Oh! Knees up. Bees up.
Oh, God, that was a sore one.
Here comes Thanos. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Can Colossus survive? One more. Russian leg sweep. Thanos is ready. But is he ready, Freddy? No. Oh, what's this? Another reversal. Oh, no. Snapmare. Slow it down, kid. Here comes Hot Tag. Tyson Jones.
Oh, boy.
Back in the ring.
He's it.
Stomping the head. Oh, he's doing a gator roll. He's doing a gator roll into a crossface.
My goodness me. Could this be a... He's not a submission hold, though. Or maybe it is.
It may have just been a headlock. I couldn't get a good look at that. Oh no! Not everyone's favorite black referee! Oh.
My God, he just got ran over.
To the top rope. Oh no. Thanos. Thanos is going for a Hermes Frankensteiner.
Oh my God. We saw it again last week.
1, 2. No! Tyson Jones kicks out at 2. Oh, but it's reversal time. Tyson Jones about to finna. Oh, boy. Into the corner. Oh, tag. It's not a tag team finish. Oh, axe kick right there. Knocking Thanos down to the ground. 1, 2, 3, and Retribution have defeated the the Crocodile Tag Team Champions.
Well, the question is, will we see that at the Royal Rumble?
Who knows, John? Who knows? What a shock.
You have to wait and see, obviously.
Didgeridoo for me and for you. Bada bing, bada boom. Ohio. Weapons of mass destruction. What an amazing match for them. They actually came out on top, John. They were bound to do it once in a while.
Yeah, and they did. And as I said, who knows? They could do that at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
Welcome back, everyone. And yes, we have the local madman himself in the ring, as he's going to be going one-on-one with a guy who he has been absolutely dreading. It is none other than the Trudge Mank. Yes, but it's a bit of a surprise because we all said that he was going to lose to the Demon, but in fairness, he did beat the Demon. And here he comes in cape form and everything. You can, of course, follow the local madman at local madman and also on twitch.tv/the only local madman. But of course, rumors has been going around saying that this man was trained by his favorite wrestler, The Miz. But of course, more importantly, as you heard, he will be going into the Royal Rumble. And he has picked, as I thought, we'd probably cheat his way and cheese his way, trying to go in, of course, to the number 30 spot. But he says he wants to fight them all, and he wants to enter at number 1. So the question is, will it happen? Or will it not happen? That is the question. But he wants to fight at number 1. So it'll be interesting to see how he gets on at the Royal Rumble. But first of all, he has to go through...
Give me the fucking mic. Alright, thanks, Greg Hamilton. You know this guy as the one who sent AEW to the moon, the person who blasted TNA to the sun, the innovator of the DDT for you and me, baby! Bringing WCW back from the dead, and he's coming here to face you know who. You know him. I know him, we all know him, and love him. From the place that you all know in our hearts, it is the Trudge Mank. Thanks, Greg. Here, have your mic back.
Oh, I know he's a madman, but this guy, do you just realize that you after pretty much preaching to your opponent, you trying to make the Trudge Man look good is not going to save you from getting your ass kicked by the Trudge Man. I have no idea. Well, anyways, as you can see, everyone here is behind the Trudge Man. And to be quite honest with you, I'm kind of wanting the Trudge to win too. He thinks he's going to win the Royal Rumble. He thinks he's going to WrestleMania. And more importantly, he thinks he's going to fight Chad for the title. It's not going to happen, folks. Believe you me, it's not going to happen. You know, we can all rest assured everything is going to be fine. But I apologize to Greg Hamilton. This guy is probably traumatized, as well as everyone here. I'm telling you, this guy is trying to bully his way in, taking the mic. Who's to say that he didn't go and talk to Trudge and go, hey man, I'm going to lay down for you tonight and we're going to do it easy. He wants to get an easy victory. He wants to get it taken easy. Well, I'm sure Trudge Mank is going to soften his cough tonight. Oh, look who it is. It's Madman trying to get in the spotlight again. But anyways, Trudge Mank, as you could see, is... got his pay-per-view attire. Clearly, he is taking this matchup very seriously. Either that or he forgot to change out of it. Who knows? Well, this matchup is definitely going to be quite an interesting one here. And I think everyone is against the Madman. These fans love the Trudge as well as everyone here. He brought, you said, he brought AEW back up to the moon. He brought WCW back from the dead. But the question is, will he kill any momentum of the local Madman? Eastman has done everything in this business. This, to me, this must be like a joke. Well, here we go. Here is Madman and Trudge with the shades. Derek Moore rings a bell. We're underway. And Madman, oh look at this. He's kicking him and he's after getting a neck breaker on him. This is quite interesting enough. Oh my god, look at this. What is this now from the Madman? Oh, flapjack. Beautifully done. And Trudge is not getting any momentum at all here so far. Oh, speak of the devil, swipes the legs. Here you go. This could be it right here. Oh my god, what a boot. Nearly twisted the mask around his face. And another boot. And already, hashtag Trudge is trending. And a Dragon School like a whip. I, the local Madman. And the Madman now just gets slapped away, scoops him down, punts him down to the canvas. Oh, look at that. And Madman is screaming in pain from his back. That's what you get when you get in the ring with trained professionals. But, I mean, here we go. What is this? Snap suplex from the Madman. Oh, God, give me a break. You've just did a move. What are you cheering for? God, oh my God, what's it? Oh, don't you dare! Don't you, damn it! You, I taste. This is disgusting. Look at this crap. What in the hell does he think he is? Putting his big old booty into someone's respected. God, I apologize, fans. This is Madman here is disrespecting. And you think this guy's gonna win the Royal Rumble? Please. Give me a break. And now the Trudge is gonna absolutely destroy him with a vicious clothesline. And these fans, hashtag Trudge forever. Absolutely. Oh my god, what a clothesline. By the Trudge. And Madman stomped to the midsection again. Oh, what's this though? Madman comes back. Beautifully done there. Have to admit. And now, what's this? Reverse soup? No! Drops it in on the back again. Oh, God. We saw last 2 weeks ago. There's the 630! Cover! Please, God, kick out. 1, 2. Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it. No! Oh, this is sickening. Oh, my God. This is horse crap right here. And he picks, oh yeah, he sure picked up a huge victory tonight. It's probably is much deserved, but I don't think his opponent is happy that he's, of course he's not. He's gotta be embarrassed, humiliated, and he's gotta somehow, he wants this match, I don't know. We'll take a break and we'll be back in a jiffy.
Silencio, John. There was no entrances. Why didn't anyone tell me there was no entrances? Friggin' they both missed. Matt Riddle. Friggin' Shark Boy.
The Demon Boy. Well, speaking of that, we're back, and as you can see, we got some reports that the Demon's girlfriend has been in the crowd to watch her boyfriend to fight Matt Riddle.
I can't believe Roman Reigns made me win against the Trudge.
Oh, sure. Yeah, totally. Bet you didn't pay him money. God.
Like, I wanted to fight
No. Yeah, but why? Listen, you got some explaining to do. What made you think that you were going to put your big ass into his face? What kind of a guy are you at all? Have you any class?
I honestly don't know how I learned that move.
Why did you do it?
I don't know, John.
Oh, that's bull honky right there. You know what you did.
I
You're not
always
gonna
want
admit.
to do the friggin' outer limits elbow drop, but no. We
Yeah, I
can't
mean, you
have
did.
the outer limits elbow drop. Can't
Oh,
find the
yeah.
outer limits elbow drop.
But you could shove your big behind in his face. God, you give me a break. But
Friggin',
anyways,
where is it? Outer limits elbow drop.
well, Matt Riddle now is taking it to the Demon here. And as you know, Demon has had unfortunate success last week. He didn't get the victory. But I mean, he's in a match with a senile old man, so anything can happen. And oh god, into the steps goes Matt Riddle. And whoa, Steiner dancing. Into the steps again.
Outer
And
limits
oh my
elbow
god,
drop.
into the steps again. And across the ropes. Or sorry, across the other side of the ring. And
However,
Matt Riddle goes there the other side.
I swear, John, if this ends via count out again,
Oh, probably will.
get the frick back in the ring.
Shot again with the knee.
Oh.
Demon.
Oh,
Oh,
up,
vicious
inside,
kick.
upside, inside out. La Vida
Oh.
Loca.
Da 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 da.
He's into superstition. Oh boy, superstition. Oh, and Matt Riddle tosses them into the outside. Why couldn't I friggin' job?
But don't give me that. We all know what you did. You win it. You win in the business for yourself, most likely. There we go. Armbar.
I don't want to
Matt Riddle.
go into the business for myself.
Well, then why did you win then? You could have easily just jobbed, but no, you had to.
$1 Million Dream Street right there. What? He did an overdrive! He did the move!
What the?
What the heck? I
did
love
the
Demon
overdrive.
Dillian Elliott.
He did the What the hell? The worst move in professional wrestling, and the Demon just did the overdrive.
Oh, hard cam pin. That's the finish.
Oh, God.
Come on, baby. Hit the overdrive.
My God. I've seen some pretty crazy things here tonight, but boy, oh boy.
It's kick miss, baby.
Oh, yes.
Oh, here it comes. Snap suplex. Code blue.
Code blue.
Final cut.
Oh, the final cut indeed. What is this? Well, I don't know why he's celebrating. He should be going straight for the win there.
Here it comes. Oh, that little rough knee.
Oh my God. Devastating knee.
No.
Only a one count only. Matt
Go
Riddle
for
is.
the spot. Oh, Matt Riddle. Over the shoulders.
Do the thing.
Throw to sleep. Into a German. Forward onto German.
Learn to count to German. There we go.
1. Done. None. Son. Only a 1.
There's going to be more than that. That's for sure.
Oh, friggin' Brotendo.
Oh, the bro Derek.
Uno.
Plants him.
Dos.
Man, Riddle.
That's the finish?
Yes, this is finish. Man,
That's
Riddle.
the finish?
Yep.
Oh, that was some match. Oh my. Friggin' he's standing up. Nick Flash? What's Nick Flash doing in the impact zone?
Well, clearly, as we said, Nick Flash.
Absolutely volatile in the ring.
I mean, these two are facing off of the Royal Rumble. And remember, he got stunnered twice by him and his girlfriend.
I guess they're just having a staring contest.
Clearly.
Well, that's it for this episode of WWE 2K85. I've been your host as always, and with me as always is your boy John. And we'll see ya when we'll see ya. See ya.
See ya.